Did you miss me? It's your boy Blackout Jones back again with a review of Fruits Basket. Sorry for the late upload. There was a death in the family. Had to travel for a funeral, so the timeline was pretty much off. God rest their soul. But this week we're back on track. It's a new summer season of anime, what have you, and I'm excited, man. This season looks pretty promising, and what we have today is a very special episode of Fruits Basket. Let's get into it. Almost forgot to say that, but I did forget to say this. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Summer season, same goal, 100 subs. We're only 15 away. Let's make it happen, man. Like, comment, subscribe down below. Thank you. At the beginning of this episode, I was so happy. I'm like, we're finally getting a Rin episode, and you know, it's been teased all season. She's been running the whole damn season. What is she running from? You know, and why won't we ever get this damn backstory? So the beginning of the episode starts off with a flashback to Yuki's room, you know, and you know, she was even sad and bitter at this time, even though we learned that she was being a lookout for Haru when he's visit Yuki. Also, Yuki's room in that scene was it's a very sad room, man. I mean, it's no furniture, no windows, no nothing. It's literally just, it's not even a bed. I think it's just a pillow in there, man. That's very tough. But you know, it's like with Rin, it's like somebody pissed in her cereal or something. She's been mad for years, but Haru, you know, he knows some truth about it. I thought we were going to get a flashback today, but we didn't. They played with us again. Also, what kind of review would this be if I didn't speak on the fact that they changed our beloved intro around, man? We've been rocking with this intro for about a year and a half, or season and a half to be more specific, but we've been rocking with this intro for so long. You know, they rocking, you know, they walking on beat. You know, you know, it was a beautiful intro, but now it's changed. You know, it's a vibe now. It's cool. It's like they're turning the chapter on, you know, what it was before. Before it was like somber and, you know, kind of sad and stuff like that. But now they're on a new leaf. They're making their way towards more positivity. So this is a more positive intro. The outro was also changed. The outro is nice. It was an acoustic type deal. I'm not mad, but you know, it's kind of shocking to do it mid-season. I mean, the second half of the season must be pretty interesting. I think we're getting a lot of episodes. Also, thank God that Honda's, you know, grandfather is okay. You know, I'm like, man, if he gets out of here, it's gonna be tough for her. I mean, she will have literally nobody. She's the only child, you know. Later on we find out her father died. We didn't know where he was, but you know, he's dead. Her mother's dead, and if he was to go, it'd be very unfortunate for her. I have a theory though, but what if all the Zodiacs have to be, you know, stuck in that house with Akito? How about Hana just moving to that house with him and just stay there for the rest of her life or something like that? That's one solution, because you know, I think she'd be content with that. I don't think she gives a fuck at this point. Another main thing this episode I want to talk about is that you know, Shigure alluded to Yuki's parents. Now, let me tell you something. We haven't said a word about Yuki's parents for the whole 2 seasons of this show. You know, it's like, you know, I just figured I didn't think about them, to be honest. Maybe they were dead. Maybe they were gone. Maybe they disowned him. I just didn't put any thought about it. But you know, Shigure just casually says, yeah, parent teacher night, you know, whatever. Have you told your parents yet? And Yuki's just like, you know, there's just like bad memories just flood to his head, like, I'm like, yo, Shigure, what the like, yo, yes, we haven't talked about this man's parents literally ever, bro. Like, cause you know, in regular, you know, animes or even any kid shows, they don't show the parents in there, which is unrealistic, but it gives them like an element of freedom in the show or whatever. Look it up, man. That's some real shit. But if you notice, they never have the parents in there. And then Yuki was like, oh yeah, true, I should probably tell him. And then he goes to his mother's house. What? His father? We don't know where his father is. I don't think we see anybody's father yet in the Zodiac. I think we only seen their mothers, it seems like. But anyway, he goes to his mother's house. It's a nice house. She has maids and everything. It's in a soma state, very, very nice. I'm like, yo, this man is going to. Sadly for us, she was not there. I thought it was going to be another Yuki episode or Yuki Ren episode. It was. It was weird. It was a weird episode today, but you know, that house was very nice, and you know, sadly we didn't get more development out of that. Surely that's going to come back on probably the back half of the season or whatever. We'll probably get around to, you know, his parents. I would love to know about their parents, because like he was, where were his parents where he was getting fucked up mentally by Aikido? You feel me? But that's besides the point. So Yuki, you know, he's going about his day. You know, so he was going to see Ren anyway, but then you know he sees her when she's walking, and what does she do? You guessed it. Pew, take off. She's a damn track star. She just keeps running and running and running and running. Ren, what are you running from? Somebody, don't let me know actually, but somebody in that writer's room, they gotta get this thing cracking. I want this damn gratification, man. I need to see why Ren is so fucked up that she can't even confront people. Yuki literally had to grab her and you know, question her. And when he questioned her, he got fucking flamed. I mean, I'm talking, he got grilled up by fucking Ren. She really laid out the facts for him. Really had him there stuck. I'm like, wow, I didn't see that coming. But you know, I'm sure that'll be the last time he tries to reach out to her. You feel me? And then Haru comes into the picture, and he, you know, man, that scene. So Haru just gets like, you know, I'm watching the show. I'm like, okay, cool. My boy Haru, you know, he just might be goated, man. He you know, he got in that toxic masculinity bag, you know, when, you know, you're trying to get back with a girl. I've never done this myself, but, you know, you're trying to get back with a girl, and you say, baby, please come back. If you don't answer my phone, I might just kill myself. Believe it or not, a lot of people do that, you know. That's their last, you know, of course they're not gonna kill themselves, you know, but that's that manipulation type shit. You feel me? And then they, you know, the girl will be like, oh no, don't kill yourself. That's like super toxic. Ace in the hole. Either she gonna think you crazy, you know, she either that, and she'll try to, you know, contact you. She gonna think that she gonna say, I don't give a fuck, and just let you, you know, off yourself, you know. But you know, he pulled that one out the bag, and he got a reaction from her, and they say, he said, oh yeah, so you do still care about me. And he, you know, it got super passionate, super steamy, real quick, and you know, he was tonguing her down a little. I'm like, okay, Yuki dropped the bag. I was like, okay. And so I was excited because I thought it was gonna be like the Kyo and Kagura episode, where as though it was like a big backstory and the flashbacks. We got into it at first, but then she got offended. She wasn't ready to, you know, get into her feelings, and she ran off again. You know, we were almost there, but now, you know, the plot line is getting thicker and thicker. So now we got Yuki's parents, and we have this Ren plot line, why she keeps running the fuck away. But apparently it was something from her childhood, because she had like a serious gash on her back. Like, that shit was like long, my God. Like, shit, if a motherfucker did that to me, I might be running too. Shit, if it was because of you, I'm out of there, bro. That shit was crazy. But you know, she's obviously got some damage. She got a lot of healing to do. But basically, Haru said, Yuki, you got your own damn problems, bro. Don't worry about her or me, cause you know, he just keeps on trying to uplift it. Yuki, he fucks with Yuki heavy, bro. He just keeps trying to uplift him, but Yuki just keep on trying to put himself for others for him. But you know, that's his nature. So you know, he's a good guy, but eventually he gonna put it all together for himself, and then you can't help others until you help yourself. That's a fact. You feel me? That's a big fact. Last part I want to touch on. So you know, Honda visits her grandfather. He's doing all right, you know, but he is missing his daughter and what appears to be his son-in-law, or that might be his other son. I'm not sure, or his son. I'm not sure, but you know, he said I want to go see them. You know, talking about. He said he was dreaming about them, but Honda thought about, because he said he was seeing them in his dreams, but Honda thought he meant that he was seeing her, like that he wanted to go see him in heaven, or whatever. You know, misunderstanding, or I could be wrong. I might have watched it, but you know, he could get him going to sleep. You know, so he could see him in his dreams. Honda gets very emotional, breaks down on the side of the road. She's really broken up about, you know, there's a lot of death in her family, man. A lot of death, and she masked that with the happiness and all that. But you know, overall, and then Kyo, you know, he gets back to himself, because Honda's been on his mind so much that he's been distant. He cares about her so much that he's been distant to her. But this episode, he breaks out of focus, and he's right by her side, you know, back to normal. So everything is well. Of course, Honda still needs to break the curse. There's been no steps made to break the curse yet. That's unfortunate. So, broad strokes, the curse still needs to be fixed. Ren's background and why she keeps running. Yuki's parents, that's a very important one that I like, and that's what got covered this episode, man. Overall, solid episode. There was no need to change the intros and outros, but it is what it is, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it's your boy Blackout Jones signing off. Take it easy. Stay corona free, stay sucker free, and have a blessed day. Peace.